The Jags are going into week 7 hungry for a win against the Giants at home. It's going to be a tough game. I'm going to be breaking it down for you. You're going to be hearing it from Duval's finest. Let's get it. What's good, everybody? It's Andrew coming back at you with another episode of the Jaguar podcast, and I will be doing a game preview of the Week 7 matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants. So let's get into this. The Jags are 2.5-point favored in this game against the Giants. They'll be playing at home. Do I think that really matters? No, in the big scheme of things. We couldn't beat the Texans. We couldn't beat the Colts last week. And now we're facing a team who beat the Ravens in a crazy game last week, who are now 5-1, coached by Brian Dable, who I think is proving himself to be a very good head coach and has really turned this Giants team around. But it's going to be a tough game. There's a lot of injuries on really both sides of the ball. The Jaguars have a lot of injuries. Jamal Agnew, he will be questionable. Marvin Jones Jr., he will be questionable. Foley Fatukasi, questionable, our nose tackle. And Devon Hamilton, his backup is questionable. So Corey Peters may be getting the start there for the Jaguars. So that's concerning a little bit because we've had some trouble stopping the run against the Texans and, with Deion Jackson and the Colts. So, the Jags are going to have to tighten up their run defense. And we're going to have to shut down Saquon Barkley. The Giants have a lot of injuries as well. Azeez Ojulari, the defensive end for the Giants, he's out. O'Shane Jimenez, I think, or Jemines. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Linebacker, he is out. And then Kadarius Toney, wide receiver, he is out. So I still think the Giants are going to be fine. They have a good wide receiving core. So, and they have, Saquon Barkley, he's healthy. So I think this is still going to be a tough team to beat. Keys to the game. The Jags have to run the football. I feel like a broken record. I've said this for the past 3 weeks. They need to be giving James Robinson the ball. It seems to be a pattern when we don't give him the football and give him many touches. The Jags lose. He only had 12 carries in the game against the Colts last week. I think he only had 10 in the Texans game. So we have to give him the ball, and hopefully we can wear out this Giants defense, soften them up, and then go to the air and hurt them deep. I think we need to work the RPO. Trevor has wheels, obviously, as he proved last week. So, utilize him in those short yardage downs. Let him keep the ball. Don't let him run too much because we don't want him to get hurt. But, on those short yardage plays, let's give him the football and let him run it. Let him work the RPO, work James Robinson there. I think we have to work ETN too as well in the flats. He's a good receiving back. So, let him catch some passes out there and hurt this Giants defense. Work the over the middle and crossing routes that seem to hurt the Giants defense. When the Ravens did that against them. So I think that's the type of play calling we need to take in this game. Defensively, we really need to tighten up, our coverage. We need to get pressure on Daniel Jones. When you get in his face, he kind of crumbles, and I think he hesitates and he'll make mistakes and throw picks. So the Jags need to get outside pressure there with Josh Allen and Trayvon Walker. They have to have better games because they had 0 sacks against, old man Matt Ryan, who's a statue back there. So, we need to do better. We need to get pressure on the quarterback. Need to stop the run. That will be crucial with, stopping essentially Saquon Barkley, who is a weapon. So he could hurt us. So if we let him, make some plays, they could get out in front early and, wear us down. So we need to clog up those holes so that our linebackers can come in and make those plays. I think, Mike Caldwell, he's going to have a great game plan coming in this game. We're going to have tight coverage. I think, they're going to target, Shaq Griffin, if he plays, they're going to target his side all day. So, he is questionable he's questionable at the time of this recording. So it might be Trey Herndon. So Trey Herndon has to have a good game. He's got to play tight coverage, not give up, big plays to the Giants. But, let's go into some of the key matchups for this game. Start off with left tackle Cam Robinson for the Jaguars versus Kayvon Thibodeau, edge rusher for the Giants. He's got to shut him down. That'll be one to look out for. If Cam Robinson doesn't have a good game, he's going to wreak havoc on the Jaguars and potentially cause some turnovers. Next matchup here, Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver Christian Kirk versus Giants corner Fabian Moreau. That'll be one to look out for. They're going to battle, I think. And I think if Christian Kirk can win some of those battles, we can hurt them deep and score some points. Next matchup is Jags defensive end / edge rusher Trayvon Walker versus rookie right tackle Evan Neal. I think that's going to be one to look out for. Two rookies battling it out again and have battled in the SEC. So that'll be one to look out for. That'll be real interesting to watch. Hopefully Walker can get back, win some of those battles, and create some turnovers. And then the next matchup is Trey Herndon versus Wan'Dale Robinson. That will be one to look out for. I think you're going to see Wan'Dale Robinson is going to see a lot of targets in this game. Giants wide receiver. He had a great game against the Ravens. So, if he gets open, he could wreak havoc for the Jaguars and could definitely hurt us. So, my score prediction for this game is the Jags unfortunately losing it 24-27, losing by a field goal. Be a close game, but we've continued to find ways to lose, and I don't think this is unfortunately going to stop unless we start giving James Robinson the ball and stop hesitating on the run. So let me know how you feel about this game. Do you think the Jags can pull away with a win? Leave me a comment on the YouTube video or podcast episode. If you like this video, slam the like button. If you want to support my work, hit the subscribe button as well. You guys stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time. Duval! What's up, everybody? It's Andrew from the Jaguar Podcast. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, there's more content over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always. And remember, this is a podcast, so you can find this pretty much wherever you find podcasts. There I'll be doing interviews of current and former Jaguars players, including Joe Schobert, DeJuan Smoot, Shaq Quarterman, etc. And I also do interviews of former Jaguars players, including Natron Means, Jimmy Smith, Tom McManus, etc. So be sure to check out the podcast, subscribe to it, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, go Jags, and I'll see you next time.